Alright, aloha everybody. It's me, Andrew, here with Philip doing a live. Kaka's not here right now, so he asked us to do the live. So we're gonna do this update for everybody here. And here we are with Philip Ong, and he's gonna give us this update right there.
Hey, how's everybody? So we're going to do a kind of brief update, midday update here today, showing you guys a little bit of things that are different worth talking about. First, just a few little pictures that came in from this morning from Scott Wilson from Aloha Skies Aviation. Just sent this picture showing the whole river of lava from Fissure 8 all the way down to the ocean. Now we had talked about yesterday, last night, about how the pulse came through the system, and it was at the time didn't seem like it was spilling over from the Fissure 8 area, and that as far as we know is still true. We did have some reports of the surge reaching the area down around a Figure 8 at some point later. Better. And what basically is happening over the course of the night is that surge worked its way down a whole channel all the way down to the ocean. So in this photograph you can see all the way to the ocean entry is glowing pretty bright, and the river of lava is continuous all the way there. Yeah. So this next picture is the one that really probably tells the most about what's been going on down there. And it's also by Scott Wilson of Aloha Skies Aviation. And you guys can see that the big channel is pushing all the way to the ocean, making a big ocean entry over there. And you can also see the edge of the flow over here where it's still red, right? There's these cracks of red in the crust. That's still the active flow too, where it's spreading out on both sides, both on the northeast side and the southwest side over here. So the important thing so far is that the edge of the spread out is still on top of the recent flow, right? Here's where the edge of the flow before was over here, and around this flow. This is the flow that came in a month and a half ago that was stripping Halanui before this new flow came and got it. So the actual margin that the farthest margin over, the closest one to Pohoiki, it does not look like it's active right now. But of course, there's a massive river that's going in, so it's good that it's going in over top of the recent lava. But there's just so much lava that the risk is still very real that it could kind of flip around and switch around, and the longer it stays in its place, or the more surges come down and have a chance to kind of fan out slightly this way or slightly that way, then the bigger the chance we're going to lose Pohoiki. Every day that this thing keeps flowing over there. So. Yeah, this is probably what everyone wants to see is this photograph taken this morning. So it's not any closer to Pohoiki, but it's still super close. There's a huge amount of lava there, and we should all be, we still have big reason to be worried about that.
Maybe we could turn the chair because the glare is...
This?
Yeah, that's better.
Better? All right. Yep. So yeah, so that's the important one we got to show you guys. Just maybe a couple more. Well, yeah, we get some pictures and some videos from Kīlauea, who was over close to the channel last night and caught some of these overflows. So this is after we ended our live broadcast last night. We had reports coming in that there were some small spillovers, nothing major. All stayed on the recent lava, nothing went farther than that. But the probably most impressive thing, you guys maybe have seen the videos that I posted last night, showing a standing wave of lava that's pushing over one of these big lava boats that's going down a channel. So in part it's the fact that the big blocks are in there, but also it's the surge, how much lava is coming out at once. There's so much coming out, it's pushing these things way down and also causing that wave to kind of jump right over top of them. You guys see the spillovers over here coming from the channel, not moving very fast, but kind of sloshing over the edge. But yeah, that's the really impressive part. Yeah. So let's see which one of these is the one we can see the barrel. I forget which one it is. Is this one? Yeah, is that it right there?
Yeah.
There it is. So that's the first time I've seen a video quite like this from this eruption. So that that's really impressive. So it just goes to show like how much lava is in these surges that's coming through. And we're lucky the channel was emptier, on an emptier side of things, so that way I was able to actually fill that space in the channel without spilling over that much, or it really threatened anything new. So the surge did go through. I think that's why this morning in the photograph we see the lava flow all the way to the ocean, whereas the ones last night we're showing you guys couldn't see the channel out of the ocean. it seemed like it was kind of had waned. It was dropping off, and then it's kind of picking back up, and it's kind of going through that pattern of dropping off, and picking back up. And kind of, you know, long term, you know, what just is saying is that, you know, the amount of lava coming out of Fissure 8 has not gone down at all, despite what we've seen in fluctuations of the patterns of the fountains. I know it's hard to really wrap our minds around that, you know, but as much lava is coming out of there, it can kind of come out bubbling instead of shooting out of the ground quite as much. It could be that there's a little bit less gas being, where the bubbles are a little bit smaller, so it's not shooting them up quite as high. It's going to mix in a little easier, and the flow, if that happens, can actually be more fluid and possibly flow farther. It's possible that if that kind of change continues long enough, you could switch from having lava to hoi lava. So those are the things that they're talking about now to watch out for. And if we see that kind of change, then that could actually mean longer term stability, you know, getting more stable so it could last longer. But for now, we still have the little we have been going on the whole time, you know, just kind of just trying to piece together what's happening from these fluctuations that are happening now. You know, the fluctuations, maybe there's slightly less gassy lava coming out, but will it last? And does it mean there's no more fountains? Does it mean there's less risk? Those are the things we really don't know. So that's our quick update as far as Fissure 8 and Pohoiki flow. We could take some questions if you guys, for as long as we have here, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't see anybody's
Get anything?
questions really, but
No, right on. Well, shoots, yeah. So we'll give you guys another update if something major happens. You know, maybe after some photographs come in tonight, maybe I can try to do one. But if not, we'll hit you guys up again tomorrow, unless something major changes.
all right, guys. Yeah, I believe that's it, Philip.
Yeah. So thank you guys. You gonna join me? I'm just gonna say stay classy.
All right.
Stay classy.
Aloha, guys.